Hey there everybody out there in YouTube land. This here's Tonio with Tonio's Reviews, and today I've got for you a milk frother. It's a frother and a heater. It's got 3 different speeds and 3 different temperature levels. It's from maestri.com. I'm going to show you the box real quick. You can pause if there's anything you want to stop and read. It's very well put together. It's very well packaged. It's shipped in about 4 days. It says on their website shipping in 3 to 5 days. So I got it in 4, kind of split the middle there. And here's what comes with it. You've got a frothing jug. I don't know if you can see the lines there, but there's a minimum and there's a maximum and a maximum there's a maximum to use with the spring, and then there's a maximum to use with the cover. When the cover's on it, it doesn't froth quite as much as it does with just the spring, so that's why you can feel it a little more with the cover. Here's the base. Let me turn it on. You can see that it's flashing there. And one side works. The temperature, you can run it without having any heat if you have to continue stirring something, because it has a safety mechanism so it doesn't burn the milk. So the heat, if you get it at 160, when it gets to 160, it stops heating, it shuts down. And usually the milk is frothed to your liking at that point. Now the other side, that's the slow speed, the medium speed, and the high speed. I'll try to turn it off. It'll go off in a second, but it's got the lid with the silicone ring that fits pretty tight. It almost takes 2 hands to get it off. 2-handed operation. I'll set that over here. Did come with this cleaning sponge and holder, which is pretty nice. I did the unboxing video a couple days ago. Tried to shoot the whole video and had some technical difficulties, but I do have a clip of the unboxing that I will show now. So it has a separate pitcher and frother. There we go. Oh, let's peel the sticker. I'm going to take that out. So it has 3 different ways to froth. You can froth with just this, or with the spring whisk, or with the cover. So also has a, I don't know if you can see the lines in there, of the max for each frothing and a minimum. So I'm going to wash this out, and we're going to come back and try some frothing. And we're back, and let's go to the table and let's make some coffees with this thing. It's pretty cool. We like it because you can throw your milk in there, set the frother for the temperature and froth you want, get it going, start your coffee, make your coffee, and your milk's ready to go shortly after you got your coffee and everything doctored up. So we'll go ahead and cut now, and we'll return in a minute. Okay, so I've got the milk poured in here. I poured it up to the minimum line. I got it set at 160 at the fastest. And I have the spring whisk and the cover on it. I'm going to start it. And while that's going, I'm going to let you listen to it. Super quiet. That came with this operating manual. It's got all kind of tips, troubleshooting if there's problems. It's got recipes. It's got hints, tips, cleaning functions. Nice, detailed manual, and it's all in one language, not half of it in one language and half in another. It's a very detailed. They also send you this quick start guide that just tells kind of the basic needs, how to do. Does suggest to use whole milk. I did try to use cashew milk, and it didn't froth. It did heat it up. Made my wife a coffee, and it didn't cool the coffee down at all. I've already got my coffee ground and in the deal, so I'm going to go ahead and start it. So with the cover, the guard on there, I should get a little bit of froth, but not just a ton of froth, which is just how I like it. You can play around, you can try the different settings, but I've got it at the fastest one with the cover on. When I get done with this, we'll just do a milk and show how much froth that the spring whisk will give you. We timed it. It takes about 3.5 minutes with just the minimum. So let me pull this out. I kind of swirl it around a little bit. Pretty frothy. Let that sit there. It may separate some. I'm going to wash this out. The quicker you wash it out, the better, because you don't want that hot milk drying in the bottom of the pitcher. So there's a cappuccino, and I'm going to come back and just show you the milk, and then we'll make a hot chocolate. So stay tuned. I'll be back in a flash. Alright, we're back here. I'm just doing a froth without the cover, just the spring whisk. Got it on high, hot, and we'll show you how much froth that produces. I've had it running, it's doing 3.5 minutes. Now, I picked this up at maestrihouse.com. They do have 4 colors. They have a white, a black, a green, and a yellow. But here's how frothy that one is. There's hardly any liquid in the bottom. Just a thick, dense foam. And that was the minimum. That was at the minimum line. And that's what I got out of it. I'm going to try to build this up. Then I'm going to leave that set while I make the hot chocolate. And now these also, the prices of this model, the 2-piece was $89.99. They have a 1-piece model that is $69.99. And like I said, it's at maestrihouse.com. Check them out. Do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. But it really helps me out with YouTube when you subscribe to my channel. So I would appreciate that. We're going to cut now, and I'm going to fix a hot chocolate, and I'll be back in the flash. Okay, so I got it cleaned out. I've got the milk poured into the minimum line. I've got the spring whisk and the cover on it, and I'm just going to add some chocolate. I got these chocolate squares at the grocery store a while ago. I'm going to try about that much. We're kind of new at this, so I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try the medium so it don't get quite as foamy. Let's see. There we go. So they said that it is dishwasher safe, but they recommend wash it by hand. I recommend as soon as you get it, as soon as you pour your milk out of it, you wash it. The quicker you can wash it, the easier it's going to be to clean. I'm not sure if I need to say anything else. Like and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. We got 3 minutes for this, and we're going to cut, and we'll be back. Okay, so we're about just about done with the chocolate milk. This is the first one I've done, and I don't know if you can see the line where the milk's kind of starting to separate now, but it's probably been 15-20 minutes and still got a big head of foam on there. Now, like I was saying earlier, so the heat, it's reached its maximum temperature, so it shut it off. But if you want to run it, you can run it here on 0 temperature and keep stirring up your, or frothing up your milk, or stirring your cocoa, or whatever you've got going here. So I'm anxious to try this cocoa. And it was just milk and chocolate. So it didn't get super frothy. Because I had the cover and I had it on medium. That's probably about the way I'd like my milk for my coffees. That's good hot chocolate. You can experiment. We did make some with just powdered cocoa and sugar. There's a recipe on the back of the cocoa box. Just it'd be fun to play around with, especially if grandkids come over. We're making hot chocolates. You want to try some? And that's it for my review. MaestreHouse.com. Check them out. I believe they're having a big push for December 20th. I looked at the website yesterday and they had a lot of items were sold out. So I'm guessing they're going to get a bunch in and be ready to roll by December 20th. But they have support. I mean, you can contact them on their website. If there's something you want that they don't have, feel free to contact them and they'll get back with you. If you have any questions, comments about the video, feel free to leave them down below. Be sure and like and subscribe to the video or the channel. This is Tony O with Tony O's Reviews. Thanks for watching.